what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my jewels. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm the cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Hit the bumpin' in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes to chicks. If she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate. Then watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside there with a. Come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to feel it, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the making.
With a Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins number
I got what you need. If you need to feel it, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the making.
Just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip, we're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium, here in Las Vegas. Tonight, on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Miami Dolphins and the Las Vegas Raiders on Sunday Night Primetime.
Joey Sly is set to kick off.
With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Off the play fake. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. He'll get this out wide. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. He'll present to the 21. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Johnson. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Miami.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop them right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Throwing on second down, Richardson. That's to his tight end, Juwan Johnson. And he will go all the way. Juwan Johnson. Touchdown Miami. His 4th TD grab of the season. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Smith to throw on first down. This is intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Hold it ready.
On the give, it's Johnson. Finding space at the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Slides extra point, up and good. The Dolphins will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Smith to throw on 1st and 10. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, Smith. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Raider 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be
Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take this one in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Raiders. Touchdown, number 50 for him on the season. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-7 is our score. And we're back in Vegas after this.
Okay, ready?
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
19, 5 in. 6 the Eagles. 19 tight. 19, 18, cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
Here's Richardson. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
At the 31-yard line.
Hey, let's go. 386. No ball.
From the shotgun, Smith. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very scouted. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 2nd down, it's Gino. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. In trouble, and down he goes. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito, getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Tight end going in motion here.
19 right, cut 19, cut 19.
On second down, Richardson. He's going to air this one out. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up third and real long.
McMillan comes in motion. From the gun on third down, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he slips through an opening. Lines up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's second and 2. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Here we go.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That pass play good for 22. First down, Vegas.
That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the pistol, Smith. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
It's a loss of 8.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
49.
Here's Gino. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Going for it all. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Hey, here we go, hey. Strike. 390%.
Keno going to throw for it. That's taken in. And he is going to have a Raiders first down on what will be a big play there from 4th and long.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On first down is Smith. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Raiders move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Trap 50. Trap 60. Buffalo 18. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Richardson sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off.
Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution. We go from tired and sad to ready to die. To get to the club, I want the money to tag, the food in the bag, the currency stacking each up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have the things that we love.
Ready?
They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
On the zone read, here's Johnson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
The tackle made by Jesse Bates. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Ready? Set. Ready?
Richardson going to get it quickly out to down. He's still on his feet. And he will score. Touchdown. Touchdown, Miami. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Slides, that's the point, up and good. And the Dolphins move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. He'll start at the 2. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Jonathan Allen, big man from the interior, with the stop.
It's a gain of 2.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 1. Another run here with Johnson. And he's going to get the 1st down up past the 35-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And this time, they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. From the gun, Richardson. Oh, a bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's interception. Picked off by Christian Izien.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to it. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
He'll maneuver maneuver his way down to the 32. Marquise Bell up to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Now, Gino. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. Play action now. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll go. Smith. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the Raiders 1st down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
A bit of a curious call there, Mike, on 3rd and goal. From this far out, you thought they would have turned to their passing game. They tried to catch the defense sleeping and keep it on the ground. Great job by the defense being ready for everything. Not only do they stop them, they take them back for a loss.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Yeah, I don't think this coach has much of a choice. I think he had to go for it. A field goal doesn't help you a whole lot. They're trying to take the lead here late in the game. But what a stand by this defense coming through, keeping them out of the end zone.
Here we go, here we go. Mike, go.
On this 1st down, it's Johnson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
to pick up 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now.
A give, and here's Johnson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Okay, break.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Come on. Set. Mustang 19.
They'll drop to throw. We'll swing this out to Johnson. And he's going to have a Dolphins 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
A gain of 22 yards.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Ready.
Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Here's Johnson. And will be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Vegas.
By a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy.